Good morning and welcome to your daily morning horoscope for Friday, 11th July 2025, Aries. You could have heightened psychic awareness today, and you will probably notice it first when you pick up thoughts and feelings of family members, perhaps coming up with the same words at the same time. You may notice this phenomenon more throughout the day. You might experience visions or powerful premonitions. Make the most of this ability, it can increase your understanding of others. Taurus. Someone who lives near you may not have said much to you before, but suddenly strike up a conversation that results in a new friendship. You could be wondering why you didn't speak to him or her before. You could share a number of interests, and because of that, you could learn about some new group activities. Don't push too hard, and don't idealize your new friend. Gemini. Some paperwork might need execution today, and this may be tedious, but it's apt to open new doors for you and pave the way for more success and a good fortune. Writing or speaking might be involved in some way, and modern technology plays a definite part in what you will be doing. This could lead to valuable contacts and new friendships, so explore these options. Cancer. Strong intuitive rapport with someone who lives far away could create a desire to contact this person. This is a good idea, as this person may be going through a positive transition in life and eager to share the news. This communication could bring you closer together, so go for it. Whatever is happening with your friend could spill over into your life in some way, and you sure will benefit. Leo. Your intuition could bring you an interesting opportunity to increase your income in an unconventional way. Others may think the idea is strange, but for you it's definitely worth considering. Check all the pros and cons, talk to people in the know, and then give it some thought before you decide. Whether it is the source or not, an increased level of financial security is strongly indicated now. Virgo. Social events could put you in touch with interesting people involved in intriguing fields like astrology, alchemy, and other sciences, perhaps in social, political, or humanitarian causes. There could be a possible new love interest. You're going to enjoy these people and probably want to see them again, so you would need to make some effort. Libra. More pleasant conditions that are a lot easier to deal with could lull you into a new sense of security in your relationships. Personal and professional interactions should be especially warm and supportive. This should last for a while, but then the situation will probably revert to whatever it was before. Make the most of the situation while it lasts. Don't expect it to be permanent. Scorpio. Your sharp intuition and imagination could bring enlightening spiritual insights. Metaphysical or religious books could be especially appealing. Relations with close friends and family should benefit from this enhanced sensitivity. You may be able to understand them better because of it, and this could be inspiring. It might move you to write or start some other creative activity. Sagittarius. Some intense dreams about someone you haven't seen for a while could have you wondering what the person is doing. It might also awaken the desire to be in contact with them. You might be pleasantly surprised. An increased psychic sensitivity could cause you to better understand the thoughts and feelings of family members. Communications of all kinds could go especially well today. Capricorn. Social events or group activities concerned primarily with spiritual, metaphysical, social, or humanitarian issues could take place in your community today. These could be enlightening and enjoyable, and you could make some new friends. The exchange of ideas could get your mind going 1,000 miles an hour. Get a little exercise to clear your head, or you might have some trouble sleeping later tonight. Aquarius. Legal papers might need attention today, and this concern is a positive development in financial matters. Though you might not be too clear on the language, you will still be glad to do it since it could represent a highly desirable turn of events for you. New self-confidence could result. You will find that more interesting people are drawn into your aura, so please smile and shine. Pisces. A new romance or friendship could develop with someone who's very creative and shares your spiritual values. This is a positive development. Just avoid idealizing your new friend, and this person is human like everyone else, so they have needs to be loved as is. Don't create an unrealistic impression of the person. If you acknowledge and accept this, a rewarding new relationship could result. This has been your daily morning horoscope for Friday, 11th July 2025. Do have yourself a great day.
WTF, welcome to Friday, guys. Wow, the weekend is here. Peace. Real peace. Well, tonight is the Power and Soca finals. Whoever is going on out to that, you know how that goes down already, but that's a significant occurrence that's going to be happening on the island. So a lot of things on the Saturday, traffic is going to be disrupted. A lot of things you should be aware of. But let's go over to our news department. Let's see what's happening. We'll be back.
Good morning. Time now for the news. My name is Timothy Paulion. The Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, ECCB, is celebrating a historic year of strong financial performance, bold reforms, and ambitious goals for the future. In a recent interview, ECCB Governor Timothy Antoine shared highlights from the bank's 2024-2025 annual report, revealing a record profit of $126.2 million, the highest in the institution's history.
We're very pleased with the result. It's an exceptional financial performance, as you said, the best ever. So we're proud about it, as we should. And if you recall, that is on the back of a record-breaking year last year. So we did 80 million last year. This year we did 126.2 million. So we're very proud of that. And it's not just profits, but we've also increased assets. About, I believe, 355 million increase in assets and also increase in our reserves.
Mr. Antoine credited high interest rates on international reserves and tight expenditure control for the strong earnings. We continue the broadcast with news that the government of St. Lucia has taken a major step toward modernizing its financial landscape with the second reading and passage of the Payment System and Services Bill in Parliament.
A mechanism by which consumers are protected, and there's a clear process and procedure under which payment systems by third parties are processed for the consumer, Mr. Speaker. All leading, hopefully, for the consumer to benefit, for the system to be transparent, and for the consumer to be assured that when they go to these, when they access these services, their money goes to the right place and all the processes are correct, so that they can use these systems with confidence because of the fact that there are certain regulations and laws that guide their processes.
The bill introduces a comprehensive licensing regime for payment service providers like SurePay and Penny Pinch, while granting the ECCB exclusive oversight powers. It also enables the creation of the Eastern Caribbean Payments Council, which will advise the central bank on regulatory matters. A small amendment with significant impact. That's how members of the St. Lucia Parliament are describing the newly passed Administration of Small Successions Amendment Bill, aimed at easing the inheritance process for low-income families.
Previously, Mr. Speaker, if someone died intestate, and the lawyers will tell you intestate means you die without making a will, and that person possessed property or vehicle or housing appliances, electronic equipment that he wanted to give to someone else that was the value of over $5,000 or more. They had to have letters of administration and go to the court and etc., Mr. Speaker. And many people could not afford it.
The bill enables the Registrar of the High Court to issue letters of administration for estates valued at up to $40,000, helping beneficiaries claim vehicles, appliances, and small parcels of land without incurring prohibitive legal fees. In a clear demonstration of private sector support for national security, the St. Lucia Chamber of Commerce, Industry and Agriculture has donated critical digital tools to the Royal St. Lucia Police Force.
The Chamber and its members have mobilized resources to provide key electronic tools, desktops, laptops, and tablets that will enhance communication, improve operational efficiency, and support smarter policing.
The handover, which underscores growing collaboration between business and law enforcement, took place during the opening ceremony of recruitment course number 39. And that's the news. Thank you so much for watching. It was a safe and enjoyable Friday. Join us at noon for our next news major, the Lunchtime Report. I'm Timothy Paulion. Good morning.
All right, thanks, guys. We need to take a break. We'll be back. our business. You know, we popped into the Grand Riviere Primary School. We were following up on the 100% mark rate and all that success rate from the CPA exams and all of that. But we happened to follow up on the minister. He was right there. He was at the graduation. And you know what? It was nice because the graduation was able to take place in the newly erected space on the field, you know, and for a very long time, they had to do their graduation in a classroom or something like that. But they now have a facility spearheaded by the minister in which they can now use to do these things. So, you know what? Give him a little highlight, you know. Kenson Casimir was there. Minister, there's a man at the hour, you know. Let me tell you, the man is top man. Kenson, on a real though, I mean, find myself here in your district, in one of your districts, and you know, passing on the road, and I'm seeing things are happening. You know, I mean, I no sugarcoating nothing. It is what it is. I accustomed passing the road, me don't know nothing about Grand Riviere, but I know I see something going up there, and it look nice. So I am here today, and you so happen to be here. So I want you to tell me what really going on here, because it looks nice.
Yeah, so we just have actually the graduation ceremony for the Grand Riviere Primary School. The first event pretty much at this Grand Riviere Human Resource Development Center. As you may know, Grand Riviere's population is that of Dennery South. To put it that way, to give you context, and for all these years, Grand Riviere never had a community center, a place to develop skills and talent. So we have a human resource center here with equipped with computers, equipped with a nice hall for people involved in the creative industries, drama, you know, art, poetry, dance, can have a place to really start developing themselves. And of course, we had to develop the playing field, put some advertising base together to get some revenue for the community, for the field, for the maintenance of the facilities. And so I'm very proud of the work we've done in Grand Riviere so far.
Well, I am proud now that no, I mean, come on. Where they used to have graduation before then?
They used to have it in one of the classrooms at the Grand Riviere School. And of course, last year I promised them that by this time they would be having a ceremony here. Yeah. And true to form, true to my word, we were able to execute it right here. Of course, air conditioning. So now I'm outside, you know, almost like I'm defrosting because I was in the AC, you know. But the air conditioned comfort for them. And then, you know, recognizing the outstanding performance. Grand Riviere did very well at CPA. 3 years,
100% rate. I agree.
3 years of continuous growth in terms of the academic achievements of the students. And of course, a lot of creative individuals come from the community of Grand Riviere as well. So I'm happy to be here to support them.
Wonderful. Well, we are happy. Now, whilst we have you, we touch it now because, I don't know, it's like in sequence, because I just recently, about a day or so ago, I was in Grosley for the first time as well, in the same, you know, your facility that you know, what, under your brand new facility as well. And I thought, hey, we in a mini stadium. You know, so there's been work, man. I gotta give you this.
Yeah, a lot of work. Of course, Grosley Playing Field, we officially going to be renaming it and having the official ceremony for the mini stadium. I can't let the cat out of the bag yet. Grosley has had some of the most talented cricketers, footballers, sportsmen and women in St. Lucia. And of course, we don't want to call it Grosley Mini Stadium for too much longer. So come August, we'll be having the grand opening and of course, renaming of the facility. You would have been the one breaking the news if I gave you the name because nobody knows. But you had to come and see the activities. We're having a
so
nice...
you want to give me Mr. Minister, I find you could give me something, man. I find you could work with... I'll leave it at that for now, but nonetheless, I mean, 2 wonderful facility, and I'm sure it will serve the community well. Now, my only hope is the community. You know, the minister already put it there. Take care of it. Exactly. That's one of the issues I believe we have. You know, we put up nice things, and then you know, people take ownership of it and safeguard it. But good job.
Absolutely. So as you said, we want the community to take care of it. We want the community to come to the fore and create the programs. The minister don't have to come and put the after-school program together. The minister can help with getting some funds, getting some, you know, the resources to get it done. But people that are involved in the creative industry from the community of Grand Riviere, take the initiative, start a program right here. The facility is there. If you know, we have a lot of people involved in drama. And of course, you know, people who are so talented, man, poets and that sort of thing. We really want to see the facility maximized and taken care of. Well said, Maureen.
Mr. Casimir, we're going to let you off now, and I'm sure we will be seeing each other soon again. We seem to be falling ourselves a lot in that line because, again, we went to do one thing, minding our own business, And then we happened to, quite by accident, again, discover some really remarkable folks, actually. Two Saints is the name. And we're here with Kimia and
Indira.
Two Saints. That is a brand now.
Yes.
It's an entity, it's a movement.
Exactly.
Oh, who's going to tell me about Two Saints? No.
Sure. So we founded Two Saints many years ago now. We started off as an Instagram page, and since we've developed the company to teach Creole, to inspire people through the arts, through the culture of St. Lucia. So we have school groups that come to St. Lucia. We host Heritage Bites, which is a supper club in the UK. We have an online Creole course, so those of the diaspora can easily access the language. And people who want to visit St. Lucia, because language is so important to how you access a place, how you feel comfortable in a place, and also how the people respond to you. So yeah, we do a couple of things.
I
and we love it.
want to find out what prompted the birthing of this now. I don't just wake up and decide I'm going to do this. It's not going to come to me just like that. What inspired this?
So we had an Instagram page for years, and we knew that we wanted, in everything that we did, we wanted Creole to be part of that. Right. Our mother has always instilled Creole in our life. And so when we were creating this page, we were like, okay, we know Creole, we know how to read and write it, and how do we incorporate that into the fun things that we want to do. Right. And we'd got all these videos of St. Lucians just being St. Lucians, saying all these funny things. And so we started posting words like a word of the day or a phrase of the day. And it got really good response. And people then started asking, do you guys teach? And we're like, nope. No one does that. We won't do that. But after speaking about it loads, we were like, okay, we have the experience in education. So let's put it together and come up with a course. And so we developed a course between us. And since then, we've been teaching. It's been amazing.
Oh my God. You seem to have... Where's the link?
So we were born here, born in St. Lucia, but then we live in the UK.
Okay. Yes. Wow. Well, what a wonderful, like an opportunity created there.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, for sure.
So
I think
well, clearly we can see the response. If we were to judge by some of the connections if you've been making, persons who are actually coming here, connecting with you guys, bringing students from the UK here to connect and to learn the culture, and you guys providing platforms to teach the St. Lucian, the authentic St. Lucian vibe is really amazing. What's the future now? Because you started something as fun, and here you are, smack down the middle, you have a big project on your hands now. So what's the future?
The future is taking this and growing it, but also trying to maybe do it for other languages, and just growing in as many ways as possible. If that's working with the government, because we know that we want Creole in schools. We want our language to not die. And so if that's what it looks like, then we're here for it.
So you not have that conversation with them yet? You haven't gotten to that point?
We're here for it.
Okay, all right, Mr. Minister. I'm sure they'll hear that. No, this makes sense. I mean, to where we're heading right now, I think this makes absolute sense.
Absolutely, and even just, most of our GDP comes from tourism, and like I was saying, you can find a beach anywhere else. You can find a wonderful hotel.
Islands have how much?
365 beaches in Antigua.
Right, exactly, yes.
So you can find that anywhere. But our culture and what makes us St. Lucian is just so vital and so different. And that's what we need to use to really let people know who we are, and to also stand in our truth, to empower ourselves and to empower our youth so that they know who we are as St. Lucians.
They have this thing. The world is going to ask you who you are, and if you don't know, the world is going to tell you.
Absolutely.
So be sure you know who you are. Now, ladies, how do we follow and stay in tune with everything? Now we discovered you guys. We want to stay in tune. How do we stay in tune?
This is serendipitous. Yeah. So you can find us on Instagram, which is Two Saints. So TWOSSAINTS. So Two Saints, or info@twosaints.com if you want to email us, or our website is www.twosaints.com.
Well, now that we discovered, we don't want you to be strangers. Yes. So until the next time, we're happy that we found you guys.
No, thank you so much. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Shine with Soca Size. Leading the wine this morning, we have Laurie, Vernell, Owen, Suzanne, and Shani. Let's begin. For this morning's workout, we will be doing tables turned by Spice. Are we ready? Yes. All right. They say a woman can't do what a man does to be a lady.
Should a man take advantage and drive us crazy, crazy? What goes around comes back around. Tables turn, the tables turn. What goes around comes back around. Tables turn, the tables turn. Suppose I start what you do. Somebody come here with your galley, just ease up, please. Somebody just ease up, please. You want 5, 6, 7, girl, 8, 9, 10. You want threesome? Guess it's the new trend. Suppose I wanna do it back with you and your friend. Would you lay in bed with me and Ken? Suppose me and you plus a man on the side. Diggy with the boom right, diggy with the boom right. So you feel flirt and I hide and you lie and you cheat to me like so what you decide. Tables turn, the tables turn. What goes around comes back around. Tables turn, the tables turn. Suppose I start what you do. Somebody come here with your galley, give yourself just ease up, please. Somebody just ease up, please. Don't you get up and get the breakfast ready, get the grocery clean for me, do the laundry, go work 9 to 5, come home, don't see me. When you call, I'll be in a party. With a man walk on me, so me bend over me back, bubble the thing and a rock up on me, tick it and a tap. You always a cheese, suppose me do it back, check up here on your book, when you look at one man. Tables turn, the tables turn. What goes around comes back around. Tables turn, the tables turn. Suppose I start what you do. Somebody come here with your galley, give yourself just ease up, please. Somebody just ease up, please. You are gonna regret every night. Me a gonna make you see a woman cry. Since I cannot satisfy, me a gonna tell you in the lifestyle lie. Everything you see, you want to see, put in your scratch. And everything you get by Instagram and flat. If you ever give way, me ever give way. Still woman cry, me ever dish the same back. Tables turn, the tables turn. What goes around comes back around. Tables turn, the tables turn. Suppose I start to what you do. Tables turn, the tables turn. What goes around comes back around. Tables turn, the tables turn. Suppose I start to what you do. So nobody come here with your galley, give yourself just ease up, please. So nobody just ease up, please.
That was our session for this morning. I hope you are feeling sexy, sultry, and strong. Thank you for choosing to flaunt with Soca Size.
And that is it, guys. Go on out and have an awesome Friday. Have a safe and enjoyable weekend. Do what is necessary to keep your immune system boosted up. There's some Saharan dust in the air as well. It's going to be that way for a couple of days. So if you have dust allergy or respiratory, any ailments of that sort, make sure that you take the necessary precautions. And of course, for small craft operators and, the reduced visibility, you want to bear that in mind as well. So these are just a few things going into the weekend to be mindful, and let's catch each other back here again, God's willing, on Monday for another DBS This Morning.